Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer Huber, also known as Solo Travel Girl. And since June of 2022, I've been using Mounjaro to manage my type 2 diabetes. And I've also been documenting this experience every week on YouTube. Before I get started into this week's update, I just want to remind you that I am not a healthcare professional, and I'm just sharing my personal experience and opinion about using Mounjaro to manage my type 2 diabetes. Also, I have no relationship with any company. I have no relationship with the drug manufacturer Eli Lilly. I have no relationship with pharmacy delivery programs other than my own pharmacy that I go to. So that's my disclaimer. But let's get into it. This will probably be a short video. I just injected myself with week 58, and that was at the 10 milligram dose. That was my second dose of 10 milligrams for the third time around. So I have two more injection pens, which will take me to week 60. And then my endocrinologist, they ordered me a 7.5 milligram. Meanwhile, I have a 10 milligram on back order at the pharmacy since July 31st, so only a week. But then my endocrinologist put in a prescription for 7.5 milligrams, and I checked the app and it was on hold because of the out of pocket expense. So I went to the pharmacy, CVS, and I gave them the new coupon that I printed off of the Mounjaro website. And then they were able to do some adjustments, and they said they can get me 3 boxes for 300 and some change. So I said, cool, because that was a lot less expensive than I was anticipating. For 3 boxes of Mounjaro, I was anticipating to pay close to $700 with my insurance. So I will take 300 and some dollars for my Mounjaro. So we shall see. That was Thursday when I went in, and the pharmacist thought that it would be on Friday, but it didn't arrive, and that's fine because I have two more pens to get me through. So I am optimistic that I will be getting 3 boxes of 7.5 milligrams of Mounjaro soon. Excuse me, I am outdoors, and if you see stuff falling from the tree, um, it's just basically I'm underneath a palm tree, so it's the little blooms that I don't even know what they're called, pods or something. It's just the blooms from the pods falling down. Anyway, so yeah, week 58. I didn't gain or lose any weight. I'm still at 133 pounds this week, so it makes total weight loss over 60 pounds. Exercise, I went kayaking yesterday. Other than that, I mean, I didn't even cut my grass. I walk my dog twice a day. I think that was pretty much it for exercise. Nutrition, just being mindful about what I'm eating. I'm actually making another batch of yogurt as we speak. So that's in the yogurt maker right now. I cooked some ribs this week that I'll be feasting on. Yes, I know ribs are fatty and not necessarily good for you, but everything in moderation. And then something that I've been making, and I have just fallen in love with it. And actually, when I went to the Dominican Republic on a press trip several years ago, with breakfast, there was this amazing plantain dish, and I don't know how to pronounce it. It starts with M like Mary, but basically, it's pretty simple. It's basically plantains that are boiled, and then you mash them up, and then you, on the side, you fry up some onions and some olive oil and butter, and then you add salt, pepper, and lime juice, and you don't brown or caramelize the onions, but then you mix it all together with the plantains. It is like one of the best things I've ever tasted. And I had to run into Walmart a couple weeks ago for something, and they had plantains for 10 cents. So I'm like, oh my gosh, 10-cent plantains. What can I do with them? So I quickly Googled and I found that recipe. And so I've been making that about every week. And what I didn't know about plantains, and I wish I knew about this sooner, is that they're actually good for diabetics because they don't raise your blood sugar, your glucose. So yeah, so I've been making that. So I made some of that. So I'll eat that this week as well with my ribs, and I got some green beans and my yogurt. Yeah, so I'm just being mindful of what I'm eating, and planning when I take my lunch to work as well, and making sure that I take something and take snacks with me. Oh, and I got some grapes as well to snack on. Let's see here. Talked about exercise. Oh, glucose. My glucose numbers have been in the 80s and 90s this week in the morning, which is good because it's not necessarily fasting numbers. I had my physical this week, and I told you about the exciting news that my A1C was 5.4 last when I had it done last week. Yay! My doctor was very proud proud of me. Now, this is not the doctor who prescribed Mounjaro, but this is another doctor in the same medical group, I guess you can say. Um, Now, something was interesting, and I'm glad she interpreted it for me because I thought the numbers were good. My HDL cholesterol number was like 75, and I thought that was good because it was under 100. But apparently, diabetics need to be like in the 50s, so she wants me to continue being on a statin for high cholesterol. Also, my LDL, my good cholesterol number, she said, was super high, and that's really offsetting the HDL. I don't remember what that LDL number was or is, but she wants me to stay on the statin. As long as it's not doing bad things in my body, I'm okay with that. I know statins can do negative things to a liver. I'm sorry, I'm just watching an inchworm just float down in front of me. Um, and speaking of the doctor, I'm going in for a CT scan later this week for my coronary artery calcium score. A friend of mine, she recommended that I get that. I looked into it, and because I have family history of heart attacks, my grandfather's in their 50s and early 60s, and because I'm 53, I don't, I just want to I want to know what's going on inside of me, so I can make more improvements to improve my life. And so yeah, so maybe I'll have an update for you next week, but I don't think so because I'm having this procedure later in the week, so probably won't be for like a week or so before I receive those results. So have you ever had your coronary artery calcium score? And basically, if you don't know what that is, I'm learning what it is, but basically it measures the amount of calcium buildup within your arteries, which could cause a blockage and potential heart attack and just other negative things within your body. As you can tell, I'm not a healthcare professional. That's my understanding of it. Um, so I just want to touch on clothing. What are y'all doing with your clothing as you're getting smaller? Now, I got this top. It does feel a little bit snug. It's actually a size large. I got it from Old Navy. I actually got it for $6.99. As you know, or I hope you know, that I am a member of AARP, and I engage in the AARP rewards section, and that's where you earn points when you play games like crossword puzzles and word games. And I like that because it helps my mind to keep sharp. Or if you watch videos, educational videos, they have videos on exercise and new recipes and just current events and things that really you should know. So anyway, I redeemed some points for a $10 gift certificate at Old Navy. Old Navy is a store I don't know, maybe several years ago, I went in and I realized that I couldn't fit into any of the clothing. That was when I was bigger than I was a few years ago or last year even. Um, so I went into Old Navy and I got this top. A lot of the clothing in there is out of my box. I don't know if that's a generational thing. I would just like if someday if someone took me shopping and just pointed out things that I should buy. I bought this amazing dress. I think it's an amazing dress. I have no idea where I'm gonna wear it, but I bought it at TJ Maxx. Here, I'll show you a picture of it right here. But all those white dots, those are actually faux pearls. And I put the dress on, and I'm just like, wow, I need this dress. I don't know where I'm gonna wear it, but I need this dress. I'm gonna find some place to wear it. But so I have my size 16 and size 18 clothing in my closets and my drawers still. And I don't know if part of me is like, well, when you get off of Mounjaro, everyone says that you're going to gain all the weight back. So why throw all those clothes away, or why donate them or sell them if you're going to be needing that size again? So part of me is like, well, if I do get rid of them, whether it's donate or sell, some things probably need to be thrown out. That's another incentive to stay on a plan when and if I'm no longer on Mounjaro. But time will tell. I'll cross that bridge. I've been creating new habits, and that I don't want to I don't want to fall off the wagon, so to say. I love where my A1C numbers are right now, 5.4. Let me just say that again. I'm just so excited about that. Can't believe that, because if you know, or if you don't know, that those numbers mean non-diabetic, that it's a normal person's A1C. I will always be diabetic, but just having that number is just really exciting. So tell me in the comments, what are you doing with your clothing? I mean, I know there's Facebook groups about swapping clothing as well, but what are you doing with your clothing that you no longer can fit into? All right. Well, thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate you. I hope you're having lots of success on Mounjaro. If you're just starting out, welcome. Yes, you are going to have some rough patches. Drink lots of water, eat your veggies, keep that fiber going in you, and just take it one day at a time. And remember, don't compare yourself to someone else. My journey is going to look different than your journey, and my journey looks different than someone else's journey. So just go at your own pace and stay in touch with your doctor and be your own advocate as well. All right, everyone. Thanks again for watching. Make it a great week. And remember, be kind to others, but also be kind to yourself. Bye.